I saw this Netflix documentary that talked about this woman who claimed she was kidnapped by aliens, and there was eyewitness accounts from multiple different sources in the same area saying that they saw it. I never finished that documentary though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was it was a doc. It was like a docu-series documentary. Yeah, it was like a documentary. It was insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Like they literally said that, and this guy would go in and make that he would use psychosis. He would put them under he would hypnotize them to bring out the memories that they couldn't remember, to like practically unlock them from their brain, right? In the psychological aspect of going into the place where they're unconscious, they can't really remember things. And
Do you believe that too? I don't believe in that crap.
I don't know, but he would hypnotize. It's almost like
I feel like people fake it all the time.
like a psychologist.
Oh, you're feeling like you're
feeling drowsy.
No, I've seen videos like that, and I don't know. I swear that I probably wouldn't get.
And then
hypnotized.
they like, oh, you're gonna slap yourself, and then they start
every
like,
time I say
think-
yellow, you're gonna slap yourself.
I don't think that I would
Yellow.
fall for that. But I've seen videos of people saying like it is real. I don't know, dude.
Like, what do you think about those people who like, oh, I can read the spirit and they tell me things, like those mediums or whatever? Do you believe in those?
Like tarot cards?
Like, yeah, like what's that?
Those,
what's
no.
that guy?
I don't believe in
it's a
those.
white guy. He goes around celebrities and he's like, oh, I've never seen your show before. I don't know who you are. I don't know your life. And it's like, bro, come on. You're talking to Kim Kardashian. You don't know who Kim Kardashian is.
Nah.
And starts reading, like, their past.
I think there are people that could, I don't know, see things like that. But the difference is the people that believe, like,
I think.
do you believe in ghosts?
No, not really.
You don't believe in ghosts?
Maybe because I've never encountered like.
Do you believe in
ghost.
spirits?
Yes.
Now let me ask you, Mario. He's in the background. Do you believe in ghosts or spirits or whatever entities?
Yes, and no. Okay, so
You have to pick one.
I've had personal experiences with ghosts.
Really?
Hell yeah, scary. But
like what? Wait, hold on. Like what?
Okay,
tell the story. This is a good story.
Okay, so one time I was in
Once
my
upon
bedroom,
a time.
right? It was at night, and because it was hot, I used to sleep with the windows open and stuff. Right, no lights, just a street light that would illuminate and shine into my room.
But very faint.
I mean, you could see a little bit,
but like a faint light, nothing like bright.
Correct. Bright. No, but
Yeah.
like a faint light, like a light,
like a night light.
Yeah, but
a little bit more powerful.
Outside on the street.
Oh, okay.
Like coming into my room through the window.
Like a lamp from another room.
Yes. Yes. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Like when you. No.
We keep going. Like this, like that.
So, I've always been a night owl. I love going to sleep at super late at night because it's like peace for me. Then I was watching some YouTube videos, right? And then I do this thing where I put my covers above my head because I just like to concentrate on what I'm seeing, right? But once in a while, I have to get air, or replenish the air that it's inside, right? Because it's closed. And I push back my what do you call it?
Blanket.
My blanket, and I see in front of me like this, like skeletonized, like with
this
claws thing, and it was pure bones. Super sharp jawline though. Yeah, that shit, mute and stuff. Yeah. But I literally, like, you know how skeptical I am of stuff, right? And I think you can see that, and I've shown it here. But I saw that thing. I saw that.
Did it
thing.
move?
No.
Right in front of you?
Right in front of me. Like,
didn't you say it was like breathing or something?
I guess, but Like,
know.
all I have is this picture in my head of the thing in front of me, like being illuminated by the street light. But it was pure bones, like claws and stuff, and like it was super skinny, super tall. I s- I screamed, like I screamed, and I did the thing where I cover myself again. I screamed, but it's not like I was awake, and you know, like I was asleep and I woke up and I saw that. Like like some people say, oh, it was sleep paralysis. No, it wasn't, because I wasn't asleep, but I literally saw it. And yeah,
You know how like you've been in the dark for so long, and then you're in a bright room all of a sudden, and then
Mhm.
your eyes take a while to kind of adjust.
that might be it. Yeah.
You know?
Okay, but explain this one though. Okay, so my mom, she's always been sensitive to this type of stuff, right? It's like a family thing. Like, it's crazy. That's why I'm skeptical, because I've heard everything since
Mm-hmm.
I was born, right? So she goes on a business trip to Scotland, right?
Dang.
And on this, yeah,
I want to go to business trip.
and she stays at a hotel that was converted from a castle.
Oh,
It used to be a castle beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
And so ever since she got there, she felt the air heavy, which is her way of saying, like, there's something around here.
suppressing energy.
Like there's, yeah,
Something suppressing
yeah,
energy.
like people died in the 1500s in this castle or some stuff. Her and super ghost. So okay, she's like, all right. And then she stays at the hotel, goes to bed, and then she sleeps, right? And time passes, and poof, she jolts because she felt like someone pushed her back like this, like CPR, but on your back, but
Mhm.
super hard. And she's like, "What the hell?" And sometimes that happens to everyone, so she just goes back to sleep, right? And then come morning, right, she feels like burning, like on her back. She looks on the mirror, the hand imprinted.
Permanent?
No, not permanent. Not permanent.
Tattoo. Forever.
But she saw a hand imprinted, and it's like it wasn't like on a place where you can't reach. Like, you can't reach
Mhm.
like your.
So
yeah.
this is how I think, how our minds work. And I literally just said this to somebody. It's like when you're fishing for something,
You gonna find it. Yeah.
right?
But check this out. How do you debunk all the children that see ghosts?
Well, I don't know those.
They're pure minds. They're pure minds, though. They don't have a chance to see anything.
Yeah, but they're so imaginatory.
But they don't have what are they going to imagine? They haven't seen dark. They haven't seen scary. They haven't seen insidious.
Okay, how did their imaginary friend just comes out in their minds? Like they're so
That could be their brain. But if
that's
they're
what I'm
like
saying. It could be that too.
But what about the instances where the parents hears stuff too in the same household?
All the time.
What do you say to where
My
it's not
aunts all
just
the time.
yeah. It's not just the kid, it's the kid alongside with I'm getting goosebumps. Getting with the adult, and like the adult also being like, no, like something's weird. Like
So
I heard something, I seen something.
So how would you explain the hand?
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's like if you're already feeling that way to where it could be some weird ghost or weird spirit,
Mm-hmm.
you're just fishing to something to look for. So just like an imprint just so happens to look or imagine to be like a hand, but it could be from
What?
completely something else.
Like
From
you
what,
bruised
though?
yourself
If you're
from
sleeping.
whatever.
But if you're sleeping right here, if I'm sleeping on this flat surface, what is there gonna imprint on my back?
You don't know that. Maybe it's just the way you're laying, maybe the clothes that you got on, when you go to sleep and stuff like that. To me, I just feel like you convince yourself that this is what you're going to see or this is what you want to find.
I feel like that's the most
so then you make yourself justify, for what you encounter.
But what about feeling?
Feeling what?
You can say you can see all that stuff, but he said that she felt it.
Just like I feel like when I'm asleep, I feel like I'm falling from a cliff and I jerk up.
Yeah,
But I'm not gonna
but
say,
in
oh,
your
the
dream,
ghost pushed
in,
me down.
in your dream, you're falling from a cliff.
No, there's no dream. Just I
But you
jerk
feel like
out of
you fall.
nowhere.
Yeah, I know. But you realize that.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna blame it on spirit or ghost.
But you feel like you're falling. That's a different feeling. That's an internal feeling. That is an external feeling.
Yeah,
That
but
is
like
an
I
extra.
jerk
That
up
is
too.
that is a boom. Like a
I don't know,
push.
man. It's just that kind of stuff is so hard for me to.
How do you explain orbs?
What orb have I seen?
My mom has videos in
But that's
two
what I'm
different
saying.
apartments.
Right, personal experience is cool. You know, if that's what you saw, that's what they kind of believe. I've never experienced anything like
But
that.
why turn a blind eye to it?
I'm not.
What's your reason?
I'm not. I'm just saying when you say, "Well, how do you explain orbs?" Okay, what orbs? Because I've never seen an orb.
Okay, fine.
You know?
How would you think about explaining being woken up from sleep from a push in the back and from the handprint seeing something physical?
How do you know
On
that
her
it was
body.
a push? We're not her. It's just a.
I mean, yes. This
Okay,
is a
okay. If we're
secondhand
giving
retelling. But-
giving the benefit of the doubt that she is not lying, how would you explain that?
But how do you know that's the kind of felt? You know what I mean? It could be. That's what I'm saying. There's no
Okay.
way to prove what kind of a push it was. For somebody, it could feel like a poke. For somebody, it could feel like somebody stomped on you or whatever.
Enough force to wake you up from sleep.
I've been.
Well, okay.
Take it with a grain of salt.
So sometimes it happens to me that I just jerk up.
Yes,
But
I know what you're talking about. I've done that
But-
before too.
I never see the hand in my back.
But at the
next
same
day.
time, are you looking for it? You
no,
know what I
I'm
mean?
not looking for it.
She
but
already knew coming there that there's something odd. So she's already going to be a little bit more extra cautious to where, what can I find? Is there going to be something odd that I'm going to find during this trip? Because it's already in her head.
Yes, I understand what you're saying,
If you
which
look
is
for
suggestion.
a red car, you'll see a red car. If you look for a
Yes.
green, yes,
It's
I
like,
get that too.
I used to say that, when I figured out that type of stuff is true, because
Matrix, girl in the red dress.
nah, because I bought my little Elantra, right? And now I see them everywhere because I
Yeah.
recognize, because I drive it.
Mm.
And when you don't have that car, you just
Right.
ignore it. You
Mhm.
know, it's like motorcycles with you, right?
Mm.
Well, you always bought motorcycles. But that's what I'm saying. So never
No.
terrifying. You've
Has
never been
anybody-
scared
Has
like
anybody that you know never told you?
My dad told me a story one time
that?
where,
Ooh, and in Japan.
well, Japan is really big on ghost stories and like all that stuff.
Suicide
That's what
Forest.
I'm saying. Like that's
They do. But then again, like it's to me it's also part of the religion, I feel like, to where we protect our ancestors and their spirits really, really carefully and closely. To where it's not like, okay, you die, you're buried, bam, we don't ever think about you. I'm not saying people do that,
What
but
about the people that don't have religion that do that stuff?
do what stuff?
Mediums,
Oh no. I mean, that's
Ghost-
aside, but that's
ghost
why I feel
people,
like
ghost investigators.
Japanese people, like, again, like, they just overly have all these stories, just in my opinion. But anyways, my dad, he was walking on the street, and it was a school, and there was a track field, and there was a tree on the other side, not closest to him, but on the other side, and some girl was running the track. And then she was running, and then as soon as she turned the corner right by the tree, she was nowhere to be found. And he kept walking and looking at her. And then once he passed to where he can see the other side of the tree, she's not there.
Oh.
Like, she's nowhere.
He was getting lured. Ooh, that gave me chills.
So, like, he thinks that was a ghost or whatever. Whether if I believe it or not, I don't know. But again, I just never personally experienced nothing out of the ordinary like that to make
You
me
don't
feel
get scared with scary movies?
like,
You don't even watch them?
no, because I think it's stupid.
They don't do nothing for you?
No, the only thing I'll get scared is if something's jumping at you. You know, like, oh,
Yeah,
shit.
but-
Or like Saw. I hate gore stuff. That grosses me out. So to me, that's scary. But Mm-mm.
Damn.
Or like things that I get scared is listening to like crime stories.
Go do a
at
Ouija
night.
board.
So it's like real
But
life.
see, like Ouija board, I
stuff.
think it's stupid too. Somebody's moving that.
Do it yourself.
Like it's gonna just stay there.
We
I
should make her
just
do it
don't-
herself.
They-
we
We
should
sh-
do it on fire.
we should.
I'm not
leave-
doing that shit.
We should
No,
turn
hell
off
no.
this lights,
Uh-uh.
have a Ouija board, put a candle here, and just leave Kerensa.
Shoot,
to
I'll
do
do
Yes.
it. And I bet you it won't move. Somebody's
What if
moving
it
that
does?
thing.
I'm leaving the building when you do that.
I won't be in here. I won't be on the country then. Like, hell no.
I totally do it. I don't care about that. I just think it's
Dude,
all...
you're crazy, bro. Duh, I don't understand that. I genuinely don't understand. I don't understand how can you. Do you have any sort of belief in, like, maybe I should ask that question. If you don't believe in the negative, do you believe in the positive?
What do you mean?
Like, do you think that there's like spirit guides or anything like that, or good spirits, or
Like I said, like I like to believe. How do I say it? Even if I don't think it's physically true or whatever the case may be, I like to believe that it is. Like, because again, in our Japanese culture, like we pray to the god, but we mostly pray to the ancestors. You know what I mean? That we think the ancestors are the one that's watching
Guiding
over us
you
and stuff
and-
like
yes.
that, right? And then every single being has its own life, right? Like this, I'm thankful
That's
for
plastic,
the
though.
plant.
I don't think
But-
that one.
But it doesn't like not physically like a life, but like anything could have like a life, and we cherish it, and we, you know what I mean? Like there's many
things that are
statues
living.
of gods everywhere in the streets of Japan, and you pray for it. Oh, this little, god of whatever statue was watching over this street. Like those
Mhm.
kind of stuff, like they believe in that, which is cool for me. So yes, do I believe in the positive? Like I feel like my ancestors are watching over me and good spirits, and that's why I feel like, okay, good things are happening in my life. Yes, absolutely.
But if that's the case, why don't you believe in the negative?
Because
It's
again,
the-
Is there like a
law-
Japanese demon?
It's
or
it's the law. Of,
little-
it's the
little-
law of duality.
but like it's like
Everything, the
it's,
sun to a moon, water, fire, light,
so again,
dark.
I don't want to get into heavy religion talk, but I feel like some people need that higher power to pray to, whether if it's true or not. So that, to me, that's how I feel. Whether if it's actually why,
Because it keeps you sane almost. It
Right.
keeps you thinking that there's something.
right,
It leaves you to be empty
right,
and not fulfilled. You're saying people need to be fulfilled for
to
the world to
something,
go round,
right,
to a certain
like
extent.
a higher power.
I can understand that point.
So then, like, again, with the negatives, I just, again, I've never experienced anything. So even if, yes,
But
I
have
want to
you
believe in
experienced the
spirits,
positive too?
I'm okay. If that didn't exist, okay, cool. This is just a life that I'm living, and I'm creating my own path.
Have you
It
ever
wasn't determined by spirits to create my path of life.
Have you ever experienced a positive?
No.
Oh, well,
No, but I get that. There's some people, but like when you're scared at night, right? As you get older, it's less and less. But once in a while, you shiver your timbers a little bit.
clench your butt.
I imagine it's like
clench your butt and you just run and jump on your bed like you're a little kid.
yeah, it's like a
Ooh.
like a little demon. But other people
No.
imagine like it's a
That
other
was
people imagine like it's a burglar.
funny.
And
Last-
of a human, I'm not scared of. But if it's like a little Chucky that's gonna put a knife under my bed while I sleep, it's just gonna.
Yeah, but see, that I don't care
Chucky
because
was my
what's the
worst fear.
likelihood of? I don't know. I'm the opposite.
It's just yeah.
I'm afraid of the people that's outside.
What about
shooting
if-
up than
What about the like
a
artifacts
ghost and
that
monsters?
that are locked up and nobody can touch in places like
Oh,
fucking
like
Kansas?
What artifact? Like what?
Dude, like the little Annabelle, the real
Annabelle
Annabelle.
doll? Annabelle doll.
There's
Mhm.
a real Annabelle doll.
Yeah. Would you have it?
And
Would you touch
anybody
it?
who's ever touched it, they get bad things happen to them. Reported. Reported.
But
They have
how
to
do
keep
you
it
know
separate.
that was the cause?
They have to keep it separate.
separate. Why?
A pope has to come. Not the pope, but a
No,
priest.
literally.
No,
there-
a priest.
there's-
It's a priest
Oh,
that
yeah.
comes and
Yes.
blesses. and blesses it with holy water just to keep this spirit in check.
No,
See,
dude,
yeah,
it's like
So would you
It's
take
legit.
that doll and just like
so
chill
you
with
could
it?
so you
and
could
then
go up and
like,
just talk to it and touch it.
and just hug
I
it
bet
while
you
you go
would
to
not.
sleep?
I bet you
But
wouldn't.
what I want to know the cause of the people who have done it. Why is it linked to the doll?
Sometimes it's accidents.
Nothing
Whatever.
happened.
This.
Nothing
blah, blah,
happened
blah.
until they
Okay,
go
so
there.
accidents, right?
Nothing happened.
Freak accidents happen all the time.
Continuous.
Again,
What
I
you're
want to know
missing
the
is
facts.
the pattern. The pattern of the correlation of every single thing that they had in common was the touching of the doll. And these people started reporting bad things happening to them. Whatever. I don't know. But would you touch that doll?
Just like I can say, like, I have a friend that lost her job. I have a friend
Yes.
that got the money got stolen from them within the same week.
Would you touch the doll though?
But then, I mean, shit, life happens.
Would
Yeah.
you?
Would you go to sleep with it? Like snuggle it?
Would you keep it in the same room as you go to sleep
Sure.
for one night?
Yeah.
She's only saying that because she knows it's
No,
not
just
possible.
put it on the dresser.
If anybody has contact with the real thing, we will
Give it to
fly
Kerensa.
out and we will film an episode with her
Yeah.
debunking this
Just give it to
entire
Kerensa.
thing.
Because
Yeah.
what could happen? It's a freaking doll.
Dude,
Where did
you're
the
gonna
doll come from? Because I really don't know the origin. Where did that come from?
Nah, it used to be
It's
a
just a
story
doll,
about
right?
Yeah.
It's like an
Okay.
old.
It's like a possessed doll.
Okay,
That's
I
what
could say the Build-A-Bear that I got from the store
can't even
is
look-
possessed, and
they-
then y'all be scared
They
too.
a little bear just walking around. It just turns out to be
With
Ted.
the-
Ted, like the movie.
Yeah.
They can't even look at the doll in the eyes. You can't look at the
Why?
doll in the
Is
eyes.
it gonna get you if you do?
It's gonna get you.
Bro, that's just like people putting fear into other people.
Maybe.
Nah. it really
I believe
does
that's a
get you.
thing. I believe that if you fear and you allow yourself to be fearful, those things can manipulate you.
Yes,
But
because
see,
you're,
I
again,
believe
you're fishing for
but
it.
I
You're
believe
looking for
I
it.
believe those things can have power. I think those things could have power. However, I
no.
think if you don't allow them to feed
Power
off
from
of
what? Who's giving that doll power?
people,
What people?
the people that
Do they have
go over there
strings
and they have
that
fear.
reaches different states that I
No,
don't
the
know
fear,
of, and
the
they're
fear,
moving it?
the fear of other people, the fear of the innocent people and the pure people, and that's what it is. I don't know. Next episode, we're gonna go there and we're gonna make you
Yeah,
touch
yeah.
the Annabelle doll,
Yeah, you gonna sleep. But
and Mario's gonna touch it too.
no, I don't know. I
I just don't get it. What's so? I don't know. Maybe I'm just.
You're
Uneducated.
crazy.
You just,
I'm genuinely like shocked.
you're just not afraid of those stuff, and that's you.
You don't have to see, but afraid. You're not afraid now.
You may be in the future. I'm just kidding.
Now, if you tell me, oh, if you touch this knife, the person who owns this knife will come to you tomorrow and will kill you because you touched it. Okay, fuck it. I'm not touching that.
Why not?
Because it's told to me that if I touch it, that this would happen.
Okay, it's told to you that if you touch the Annabelle doll, bad things will happen to
Right.
you.
Bad things isn't what? Bad thing for one thing may not be that
Okay,
bad
so
for
if
other
you
person.
same scenario with the knife. If somebody tells you that if you touch this knife, the owner of this knife will come tomorrow.
Right,
and
'cause it's more literal. It's not a freaking doll.
randomly oversee. But that's the thing; it's got to be literal for you. It's got to be
Right.
black and white.
Yes.
There's no in between.
Yes.
Things don't work like that sometimes.
Well, you asked a question.
Spirits.
What do I touch?
I feel like that's such a.
What if I say to you, if you touch this doll, the owner of this doll will come and kill you?
Then I wouldn't touch
But
it.
the owner of the doll is a demon. It's a demon. Touch it.
Yeah.
You not touching it,
No, I would touch it.
Okay, all right. Well,
dude?
It has to be literal for me.
All right. Well, that's podcast episode for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any scary stories,
Bless
be
you.
sure to put
And this
them in
was
the
just a
comments.
fun episode. I know we didn't touch up on our normal things, but this is just something fun for us to chime in on and have a conversation about. So Please don't forget to. Did you already say that? Like, subscribe. You
I
didn't
just
do
said
that?
if they have
Oh.
any scary stories,
Oh, yeah,
put them
drop
down
it
in
in
the
the
comments,
comments.
and we will force Kerensa to reply to each and every one of them and debunk it.
Yeah, tell me what I need to do. What kind of spirits do I need to get a hold of? All right, bye guys. Thank you for watching another episode of Legal Lounge. If you enjoyed this episode, you can always give our office a call to schedule your free 30-minute consultation with one of our team members. Check the description below and give us a call today.